So we're heading into the Bahrain Grand Prix with his confidence high. Devon Butler looks set to start his season strong at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So let's advance. What am I gonna do?
It started as a day race.
Okay.
Now it runs at night. Welcome to the
Bahrain.
International Circuit.
Is this a full Grand Prix?
Race.
Things are off by a bit.
Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and
Interesting.
he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso.
Hey, Alonso
Russell,
P3.
Perez, Hamilton.
Okay.
Sainz,
Where is
Stroll,
Stroll? Looks weird, man.
Norris.
They did him a little
Albon,
dirty, I think.
Oscar Piastri.
Oscar Piastri looks
Jackson,
different as well.
Gasly,
Okay, Jackson P13.
Butler,
Butler P16.
Bottas,
Okay.
Sargent, Joe, Magnussen,
Alright.
De Vries, Magnussen. Now it's almost time for
Magnussen,
lights
that's
out.
Hülkenberg,
So
mate. Okay, so nothing new with the
Okay,
intro.
Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out there, come on.
Okay, hold on. There must be something happening midway because I only have 6 laps worth of data. So I think something's gonna happen within those 6 laps. So let me start on the softs then. I don't know if I can drop fuel. I really don't know. Okay, well, we'll keep it at 15.3. Car setup. Ooh. Well, I'll just go with the balance because I don't know what's going on. But let me see if I can change the... Yes! That's what I saw. We're going hard now. I'm adjusting the difficulty. And
Okay,
we
Devon,
should be
it's a
good.
brand new season, you know that,
Yep,
so
we're
let's
good.
start.
So let's start this race. Primary objective is to finish in the top 5. So I'm doing a full race? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's just get going then. Lights out. And we're underway. Oh, Jackson, get good, mate. It's Butler time. Boom. I'm gonna drive like Butler. This is a simulator, of course, so I gotta be aggressive on everyone. Hit everyone off track. I'm gonna do like a Nikita Mazepin simulator. Get out of my way. Ultra aggressive Butler. Let's go. Also, let me just make a quick promise. I'm gonna get off this racing line thing in this game cycle. So hopefully before F1 24 comes out, I'll be off this. Hopefully, I'll be off racing lines within the next couple months. Really been trying hard. But it's a bit hard at the moment. Hard isn't that bad, by the way. Challenging was way too easy. Hard is actually a little bit on the harder side, you could say. But managing well. This feels nice. Also, cars feels nice as well. Usually when you use a preset, it doesn't really work. If you get what I mean. Like it slides all over the place, like low downforce kind of feeling, but now the car feels a little more stable. Alright, let's use a little ERS, try to get past Lewis Hamilton, washed driver. Maybe we can get Perez as well.
Good job, nice overtake.
Are we doing a full 14 lap race? I don't know. Does look like it. Easy. Up into P3. Get the fastest lap as well. Say less. Geek Alonso. Let me do an Alonso move on Alonso himself. From the Bahrain Grand Prix, of course. See ya, mate. We got Verstappen up the road by 2.7 seconds. It's gonna be a long way to go.
Stopping this lap.
Okay, we're going into the pits right now. We've closed the gap on Verstappen. Could have done it earlier, but I turned off the racing line a bit to see how I was performing. Horridly. I was losing a couple tenths of a second on Verstappen. So yeah, almost there. I know a couple of these turns, and a couple of them I still need help with, so we're almost there. But we're pitting for the mediums. Turned in, optimal. Come on, give me a good stop, boys. Oh, do we get a jump? Oh no. We do get close to Max Verstappen though. This is good.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh, ow. Why is Max so slow out of the pits? I don't know. Sorry. Well, he just blocked the way, mate. Okay, I think we just took the lead out of the pits. There's a lot more grip on these tires as soon as we exit. Why is that? Why are my tires at 102 degrees? As I leave the pits, they should be at 70, mate. Alright guys, well it was a full Grand Prix, but here is my progress report on no racing line racing. I mean, I kind of got the gist of it, but still very slow compared to if I have the racing line. 37, 137 flat. Gonna push Verstappen wide here. Could break a little later there, I think. But I do get DRS here. No, I don't. Verstappen still has DRS. A little late braking here, right here-ish. Accelerate out of the corner. Nice. Love to see it. Downshift. Missed the apex. Don't want to be lifting up there. Kinda got that one. Let's see. Trail braking zone. Oh, jumping the curb there. Oh, Verstappen might close in a little. But that's okay. We'll use the DRS or ERS a little bit around the 70 board mark. Good acceleration out of there. 7th gear. And then brake around here. Just as the Pirelli board goes out of sight. Poor. Could be improved. But hey, on hard conditions and I managed to get a P1, I'll take that. I think I hit the apex well there. And just like that, we'll secure P1 with Devon Butler. Let's go. Vamos. Yes. Beautiful. Racing etiquette, nice. Bonus objective, nice. Fastest lap, nice. Finishing position, nice. You love to see it. Hate putting Butler in P1.
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Konnersport. For me, they've been the biggest surprise so far, and Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
The thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one
McLaren P3.
We'll be hoping that this season is better than his last.
It will be better, I'm telling you.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Okay, so I guess it's just celebration for Butler for P1. What a race victory. Smug. As always. Let me see him spray that champagne. He doesn't have a different animation. I feel like he would shower himself in champagne rather than showering everyone else. I'm going to secure my reputation as one of the all-time greats. Seems like something that Devon would say.
Today, Natalie, and pleased to see it pay off. Absolutely. Look, I have to secure my reputation as one of the all-time greats, Natalie. You know, every race counts. I've got no time to lose.
Okay.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past with teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
He's got an attitude problem. That's what you should say to yourself, mate. I think we could be good friends, but he ignores me.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's trying to ignore me these days.
Sprinkle a bit of salt everywhere.
I honestly think we could be good mates. But, I don't know. The way Aiden acts seems as though he's not really interested in my friendship. His loss, though, Natalie. His loss.
Well, Konnersport surprised everyone by appointing Kasper Ackermann as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
I feel like this might be nice, but the past is the past. Let's say that.
I'm not sure Casper ever actually warmed to me, but you know what? I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. And maybe he'll apologize to me, finally. For giving me such a hard time in the past, and we can start afresh. We'll see.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
Making Konnersport the best team. Seems like press response 3 green arrows, which is splendid.
You're all going to be saying what a wonderful team we are and how great a season we've had. And if you're doing that, then I'll consider it a job well done.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
Let's go. Here we go. Some cinematics. Let's go. Devon, why are you upset?
Just in the highlights. Listen, I know we've had our run-ins and, well, last season was last season.
He's zoned out.
Fresh start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson.
He's zoned out.
Cheers, mate. Bin's over there.
Oh my god.
Nice one.
Savage. Freaking savage.
How about the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Konnersport.
How so?
But the car, for one. We'd ironed out the most critical issues, and it was just starting to live up to its potential.
Can we talk about what happened with Devon?
Uh-oh. Downfall of Devon, eh? I don't know. Well, we're playing as Devon, which is a little awkward and weird, but sure. News, Bahrain Roundup, unpredictable start to the season with Devon Butler P1, obviously. Konnersport Ackerman effect, I guess. Improvement with Ackerman.
Yeah, what
Let's
is
answer.
Now that's how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Ackerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
Hmm? You okay, Devon?
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm, just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know, I just need to simmer down a bit.
Of course you do. Let's talk later. I'll be in meetings, but call me whenever you like. I'm proud of your son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Okay, so I think Dad and Devon are slowly going apart because I feel like Davidoff Butler is about overriding the team and making his son the #1 driver, but Devon feels like he wants to earn it rather than get planted in it. Kind of like what Lance Stroll has been saying. Okay, so that is that. Socials. Drake or Break says Ackerman's really had a word first. Devon Butler's on fire. Man, fair play. That was an immense drive, but I can't stand seeing that smug get up on that podium. Beep beep, don't be jealous. You sound like a Jackson fan. Ooh, some rivalry among the fan groups here. Ben Daly, I don't see how Kasper Ackerman has got anything to apologize for, Devon. He's one of the most respected names in the sport. You love to see it. Couldn't ask for more from Butler today. First place in the fastest lap to boot. What a turnaround for Konnersport. And in only their second year, the hype is real now. Okay, people are really hyping up Konnersport. Butler #1. And that is that. So let's look at our emails. Oh my god, a lot of emails. I'm humbled, Kasper Ackerman. I knew Konnersport were good, but that was something else. I'll have much more to say at the debrief and to each department in turn, but we are firing on all cylinders. Keep it up, and this is only the beginning. Boys, could you slow down a little next time? I'm still settling in and couldn't keep up. Seriously, thank you. I've got a lot of people looking over my shoulder right now, and you boys just made my life so much easier. I couldn't be prouder. I saw some phenomenal talent out there on show today. I knew we'd make a great team. I'll see you both at the debrief, and I'll warn you now, there will be applause. Dev from K. Henderson. Looks like I'm not going to have to get legal involved after all. The insurance are happy to pay the claim for the damage to the bodywork, and there's a specialist over in Barnes willing to take it on. I'll take a few months, but at least we can get it sorted. I need a decision on what we do with the builder, though. I've spoken to him again. He clearly feels very guilty, or really guilty, about the whole thing. I also found out exactly how it happened. Would you believe that he decided to hop into the driver's seat and pretend to be a racing car driver? He said he couldn't resist. His face was bright red while he was telling me. The irony is he didn't even know who you were. It's when he got out that he pranged the door. It's one heck of a dent. He does seem like a really nice guy, and it's clearly a big job for him. So I just need to know if you're happy for him to continue with the work. Let me know what you want to do, and I'll make it happen. K with an X. Personal assistant sending X's. But anyway, let's go to the next chapter. Here we go then. It's the Australian Grand Prix weekend. News of F2 superstar Callie Meyer. Of course, she won the F2 championship last episode. Her monumental win in Formula 2 last season had left many wondering just what's next for Callie Meyer. Konnersport, a bright turnaround at Konnersport. Ackerman works his magic. Okay. And yeah, so history of Albert Park, etc. Socials. Ackerman back. Butler today. His race will be even better. So a lot of hype around Ackerman and Butler. Big prediction away from the top three. There will be a massive mid-tier shakeup as Konnersport put all to shame from Arev. And yeah, everyone I think is talking about Meyer and F2. Yeah. Okay, can you come down to the garage early? Aiden and Devon, everything's running perfectly, but we've had to make some last-minute tweaks to the transmission. Should squeeze a little more performance out of it, but I'd love you down in the garage so I can go through it with you both face-to-face. I'll be here, so pop down as soon as you can. Boys, we've had a great start to the season, but now is always the risky part. Let's keep the energy up and not take our eyes off the prize. I always used to find the first few races tricky. It's easy to rest on our laurels since you've started to find form. Let's go out there today. Okay, Dev, the Yarra Valley private tour is booked and confirmed. Yep, I told you Nigel Mansell's driving gloves were taken by Butler. There you see, finally arrived. The auction house were extremely apologetic about the delay. Okay, and then one more thing I almost forgot. I've had two calls now from a private clinic, mentioned something about an appointment you booked but won't talk to me about it. Do you know anything about this? Excuse me? What clinic? Does he have depression, maybe? Yeah, okay, so nothing on Butler yet. Okay. Here we go then. Australia. He's zoning out.
Good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go. That's a little too late. And he nearly goes off the track on the exit. And
that's like me without racing lines.
Just a little bit of desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard. I mean, there's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off from the brakes.
He's zoned out, man.
Brakes don't feel right. Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid. What? Why? We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now. What are you talking about? Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
All right, you got me in the seat. Don't worry. So it's a very Devon-heavy segment of the storyline. Hold on to as many positions as you can. Psh, sit down, son. I'm about to win this race. I'm just joking. I don't think I can, but sure. Whoa, Jesus. Car feels weird, man. I guess that's a drop in performance. I need to survive. I just need to survive. I just need to go big car, you know? Defend like a lion. Allow me the racing lines for now. I'm trying to learn where my braking point is. Trying to put it on a wall or something. Oh, Jesus. The car feels very unstable, so this must be the challenge. Oh, I'm closing in, guys. Look at this. Come on, we got 2 laps left.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Got Ocon and Stroll ahead fighting for positions. Oh, I might get Ocon here.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, brakes were gone, man. Ooh, a little wheel. When did Sainz get here? Excuse me?
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Alright. Oh my god. Car's going all over the place, man. Ah. I don't know if I can get Stroll. I don't have DRS here. I'm out of battery. Okay. Wow, Max Verstappen already won the race, huh? Oh, go massive on the defense here on Sainz. Big defensive move. Yeah, I think we gotta settle for P8. Brakes are gone, man. Brakes are bloody gone. Car performance is really poor right now. But whoa, we struggle with the car there. And we bring home P8. Let's go. Oi. Boy, oh boy.
Take care of the car on the way in.
That was difficult.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Konnersport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard. As we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past, it's so hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. It's a very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Kasper Ackermann wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatised to their new standings, so will we.
Devon, you didn't respond to a team order today. In Hungary last season, you said it was a comms issue, but Konnersport claimed they didn't know what that issue was. So, are they hiding something? What's really going on here?
I'm not going to fuel
Anything I
any
say is gonna be
speculation.
taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team, and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all.
Is this off character? I don't know.
Finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
It was pretty straightforward. It was tough out there, or... yeah, I did what I could.
But,
Oh no,
you know what?
that was bad.
I really need a car that I can push without worrying that I'm going to break something. If the
Gear
team
press
can't
response
give me
went
a car like
down,
that, what am I supposed to do?
but the crown went up,
Now,
so
some
I
of
don't
you
know.
saying
Reputation?
You do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
I think it has no bearing.
It always strikes me as really odd, like as if the only reason that I'm fast on the track is because my dad funds the team. You know, how is that an explanation? It's ridiculous.
So how
It's
do
because you
think
have Suh
Konnersport
behind the
performed
wheel,
this season
behind the
based
controller.
on your performance so far?
We can win the whole thing.
I expect us to win the whole thing, Natalie. You know,
That was a
People talk
huge
about
response from the
Mercedes,
gear, so
Red Bull,
engine
but
team, I guess,
people
and
are
then
in for
reputation
quite
maybe
this
went
time
down a
around
little.
because
But hey,
Konnersport
I'll take it.
will be top of the constructors by the end of the season. You mark my words. You heard it here first. Boom.
Seems very on point with
Well,
Devon.
thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Alright, some more decisions to make. Now it's Kasper Ackermann sitting behind the computer. So, producers of Throttle Zone have been in touch. They are now seeking permission to film inside the Konnersport garage for the upcoming Throttle Zone scenes. They'll need full run of the garage while they film. The engineering department are also scheduled to have garage on those same days to run the test. What shall we tell the film crew? Should we give them access, or We've known this for a while now. While some teams have had to put in overtime to make it work, it looks like the early returns on this year's car proved that they were able to make strides during its development. Last year's mid-season upgrades also turned out to be required development of certain components this year, so it was a worthwhile exercise. There has been some positive press attention surrounding our savvy decision-making last year. Okay. Devon refused to comment on what happened out there today. Speculation is rife. What should we say? Support. Devon's a great driver and it was simple. A misunderstanding. These things happen. I don't care if it feels more speculation. We can't comment on this until we've got to the bottom of it. And then criticize. Tell them we clearly have some problems that we need to address. We expect better from Devon. We support the drivers no matter what, I think. So, news case of a missing team order. Oh, someone's on the phone. It's Andreo.
You nip this in the bud, Cass. Do you hear me?
Andreo?
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
Just calm down. I have it under control.
Oh, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Casper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
And we'll find out. I'll be raising it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Okay. So, some inter-team conflict arising. Oh. So, Konnersport, comfort of the armchair, Butler critique, etc., etc. Callie Myers still in the press. Socials. Can anyone fill me in what's going on and why has Devon Butler made a habit of ignoring team orders? Even with a compromised car, Butler still outperforms his teammates. So much hate. Konnersport will win the constructors. What planet is he on? Devon says it's ridiculous to think he might benefit from his father's funding a team. It'd be more ridiculous to assume he didn't. So an eventful race for Butler here in Melbourne. Even with the car issues, he still manages to very respectable 8th position and some valuable points for Konnersport. Impressive given the issues, but just imagine what he could have done if he didn't go off script. Ackerman must be pulling his hair out. Just want to know, does Devon actually believe the nonsense he's spouting? Did anyone hear that? Konnersport, top of the constructors, he's cracked. People can moan about nepotism all they want. Devon Butler still continues to prove he's the better driver on the team. Team Butler. Interesting socials. Devon's car, Casper, we've just run a full diagnostic check on Devon's car. I won't go into everything here, but it's not quite as bad as we feared. Should be good to go again in no time. Let's talk about it when you're next in the garage. From Phil. Call me as soon as you get this. We need to discuss the party line with regard to what happened out there today. We all know that certain things will always be temperamental come race day. I will not have the finger pointed at Devon for this one. Zoe Ackerman. Okay, hey Kaz, saw the race. Hope there's not much drama to deal with. But then I guess there always is, right? Lily's still cheering for Aiden. I'm still cheering for you. Hang in there. Zoe. Okay, so let's head into the next chapter. I guess there'll be a cinematic about the debrief. I hope.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
Oh.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Interesting. Here we go. What have we got?
Yeah.
They changed the wall to purple now.
See me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Ouch. Only Casper Ackerman could do that.
I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure, paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the paddock gossip.
That's true.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race.
Ooh.
Understood?
Yeah.
Psychologists. Let's do it. Doesn't bang. He don't walk past my door. Would have been funny if they added that. A family affair. How many butlers is too many? Australian Grand Prix. Butler seems to be openly ignored direct team order, etc., etc. Trackside behind the scene. Aiden's humble beginnings. Living with my mom when I made my move to F1. Aiden did a small little interview, I guess. Konnersport Melbourne mishap. This was from a response I gave, I guess. And so Devon Butler ended up finishing the race with a compromised car. Konnersport since gave their full public support to Butler, saying that he's a great driver and we all make mistakes from time to time, but something doesn't ring true about the team's endorsement. This should have been a perfectly straightforward situation. The car needed careful management and the driver needed to be aware of it. Instead, Konnersport ended up with a driver who seemingly ignored the issue and not only damaged the car further, but also damaged the team's prospects as a smooth and drama-free weekend. Okay, interesting. Home of the Ferrari, Imola. Okay, so I guess we're going racing soon. Jimmy Broadbent is in here too. Remember Butler driving on a team funded by Dad, managed by retired racing legend he never got on with a teammate who was once his sworn rival. Reckon Ackerman will be watching Imola hiding behind a sofa today. Konnersports have to get it right. No other like highlighted one there. Email interview. Hey Devon, we know there's a lot of focus on you in the press right now after Melbourne. We're working to stem the tide, but we thought maybe we could arrange an interview for you. You have a knack for spinning stories and we could use that to our advantage. Hope the story go away. Thanks for our chat earlier. I appreciate your honesty. My door is always open. I know you like to deal with things on your own terms, but I'm here to help. Just say the word. Devon, just a quick email confirming your medical checkup at Casper's request. If you could head over after the race, they'll be ready to see you. And then, of course, dry race for Imola. Let's go to race.